There is nothing more frustrating than hearing, "Oh my gosh, I love this," and then watching that person walk away without buying anything. If you're getting a lot of likes but no coins, you don't have a product problem. You, my friend, have an audience problem. Today, I'm going to show you how to stop the guessing game using a framework I call the one-seat test. This is how you move from getting likes to getting coins. When I started my candle and soap business, I did my very first big pop-up at a local expo. I had the branding right, the scents were incredible, and my booth looked great. All day long, people stopped. They smelled the products, told me how beautiful the packaging was, and gave me endless compliments. But when they saw the price tag, the energy shifted. They weren't being mean, they were just surprised. By the end of 3 days, I had a lot of good jobs and very few sales. Here's the hard truth I had to face. The people at the event weren't rejecting me. They just weren't the people I built the business for. I placed a premium product in a bargain hunter space. Because they weren't my audience, it didn't matter how good my pitch was. I was speaking a language they weren't looking to hear. Large companies make this mistake too. Several years ago, JCPenney decided to stop using coupons and sales in favor of simple, everyday low pricing. On paper, it was logical. In reality, it was a disaster. Why? Because their customers valued the hunt. They loved the feeling of winning with a coupon. And when the company took away the coupons, they took away their reason their customers enjoyed shopping there. JCPenney lost nearly $1 billion in revenue in a single year because they stopped aligning how their customers actually think. The mistake they made is the same one many entrepreneurs make. They focus on the facts and miss the feeling. When you ignore the why behind your customer's behavior, your message becomes beige. It stops standing out and starts blending into the background. To fix this, look at your audience through two pillars. First is demographics, or the who. It includes age, location, and income. It is the snapshot or the external factors. Second is psychographics, or the why. It includes values, fears, and priorities. These are the internal factors, or why people buy. Most entrepreneurs make the mistake of trying to speak to a massive, faceless crowd. And when you do that, your message becomes loud and vague, and it loses its impact. Instead, imagine one single chair in front of you. When you speak directly to the person in the chair, your message lands exactly where it needs to. They recognize themselves in your words, and that recognition is what creates trust. The person seated in your chair is your customer avatar. An avatar is the profile of one specific person who represents your ideal client and moves you from thinking about a broad group and forces you to focus on serving one human being well. Let's look at who's sitting in my chair. Her name is Angela. Angela just isn't a woman aged 30 to 50. She's 42. She's a busy professional and she's exhausted. She doesn't buy my soap because she needs to get clean. She buys it because her 15-minute morning shower is the only quiet time she gets all day. She values all natural ingredients because she is hyper aware of what she puts on her skin. When you know Angela well, you don't have to guess how to market to her. You don't talk about scents, you talk about sanctuary. You don't sell soap, you sell restoration. This is how you stop getting likes and start getting coins. You are someone's Angela. Think about your last purchase. You didn't buy because of a generic ad. You bought because you felt understood. To help you find your Angela, I've created a quick start guide, the one-seat test. It includes a decision filter to help you pick one person and one moment to focus your marketing on. You can download it using the link below. In the comments, describe your one person in one sentence. Don't give me their age. Tell me one thing they value or one thing they struggle with. At Mission Meets Market, we build with purpose, clarity, and confidence, one intentional step at a time. I'll see you in the next session where we identify the real problem you are solving.